It's wellness turn. Time for wellness. Obesity. What do you know about obesity? The hope is that we transition from being obese to losing weight. Obesity is related to so many conditions. So that will be our motivating factor why we want to fight obesity. Things like high blood pressure leading to other cardiovascular related issues such as heart problems, or we could end up having strokes and heart attacks. And so most of us know what causes obesity. That's not a question, but there are things that we don't think about, such as lack of sleep. If we don't give the body enough rest so we can get energy instead of just having the food piled up and turn into fat. Another factor is stress. So people cannot sleep well. Sometimes they are stressed, or if they are stressed, they can sleep well. So taking care of those issues could be key to improving obesity. People are impacted differently. Some people may not have any issues with obesity, even if they are stressed or have some type of anxiety, or maybe they don't sleep well, but others could be. So we see effects differently, but those are some of the issues that can lead to obesity. Now, eating, of course, is a big part of it. Like those cakes we enjoy, you take one bite and you can't stop. You just keep going back for more and more. And before we know it, oh, who ate the whole pie? Someone did. And who ate the whole cake? I hope it's not you. So we would have fruits around us, as you may see in this picture. We could have some fruits added to our cake, not just the little, layer of fruit that you are putting inside the cake, but fresh fruits to give you more fiber, like mangoes and other fruit that have more fiber. It will be good, even bananas, just to have more natural fruits with your cake. That would be a good way of adding fiber to help you cut down on that refined carbohydrate that you are eating, so that some of that sugar and carbohydrate will be balanced out by the fiber that you're eating. Okay, so that would be a better way to eat your dessert if you're trying to prevent obesity. But guess what we do? No, we just enjoy our cake after we eat our hot dog. For those of you who know what the hot dog is. And some people, not just that they're going to eat the hot dog by itself, they will even do the whole 9 yards. Okay, enjoy the bite, which is okay as long as it's once in a while. We're not saying that don't eat these things. What we are saying is don't just celebrate over this. Don't have a party because your kid did well at school and now you're having French fries and burger, and treating the celebration as part of indulging in these foods. These foods should be viewed as something you grab for emergency or once in a while, not to have an event just to have these food, because we know that research support that the more we eat of these foods, the harder it becomes for us to prevent obesity. So keep in mind the conditions we talked about earlier. It's very, very expensive to manage those conditions than to have a whole healthy cooked meat at home. Pizza is great. You could have a piece of pizza, but it's how you eat it. I know most people salivate over pizza. Cheese and pepperoni, ooh, delicious, right? Absolutely it is. But how much do you eat and how often? But do you eat a lot of fresh vegetables, like salad with your pizza? Could you have something like some fruits? That would be a way to balance your pizza if you like pizza. So these are the things that will contribute to obesity if we eat them by themselves, especially, and we eat too much of it. I'm not saying don't eat your burger. That's not the message here. You can still eat your burger, but it's how you eat it. How much, how often. So not to say don't eat it, but eat it, be cautious how often, how much, what is in it, and all that. Better you make your own sandwiches versus what you buy. Okay, so talking about solutions, I gave you a few solutions already, but keep in mind that if you have a child, you have a very good opportunity to start resolving these issues of obesity worldwide. You can teach your children how to eat healthy. By teaching your kids how to eat healthy, that helps with training their body, their mind, their taste, so they know the good food not to always be gravitating toward things that are unhealthy. So a healthy supporting diet will include a lot of natural stuff, things that are natural. When you think about things that come from a farm, things that have to be cooked and prepared at home, those most of the time will be natural. A few things that come in a box will still be natural, such as rice, but be careful with things that are pre-processed, where you don't have to do anything. You just get it and eat it. That's what we want to be careful of. So it's okay to make your own pizza at home. You can control your portion, how much you eat. Don't eat the whole box of pizza by yourself. One slice at a time will be ideal. And having other things like vegetables, as we spoke about earlier. But if you want to eat a whole pizza, make sure you are exercising. So everybody has different needs. If you are very athletic and you can eat the whole pizza, maybe you're a teenager, not a big pizza, that's fine. But most people who don't exercise have no business of eating the whole box of pizza. Just some, pizza slice and a salad. That would be what we would like to do. All right. So best you take a slice and you add a salad with it, or you just have your salad. You don't have to have a pizza, but you could have a salad with the pizza, right? That would be the better way to go. Some cucumbers will help you with cleansing. That's a perfect way of eating your salad. Not too much dressing, because by the time you drench so much dressing in there, you might as well go ahead and have your second piece of pizza, because that dressing, having too much of it, is just defeating the purpose. Not to mention the preservatives in the pizza. In the dressing. And now that you're adding too much of it, it's just not giving you any nutritional value. But a salad like this with very little, like if you could squeeze a lime or lemon in your on your salad, sprinkle a little bit of like sea salt, like let's say Himalayan pink salt, and a little bit of black pepper or any type of pepper, a little bit of olive oil. There you go. You have your own dressing. So it will look as clean as this one, fresh. If you have an opportunity to get things that are freshly grown and coming from a farm or a farmer's market, that would be ideal. Eggs are always in order. I know some people talk about cholesterol, but recent studies have said eggs are fine. You can even eat the white and the yellow part of the egg. They are fine. It's probably what you are eating with the egg that may cause cholesterol, but not the egg itself. So eggs are fine. Have some eggs in your salad and enjoy a full balanced meal. If you add a slice of pizza here, that will be fine. If you are able to take in that much food in your body. Okay, how about whole grains? These are the best choices of carbohydrates. So instead of that slice of a cake that we were looking at earlier, if you have a slice of this bread, that would be a better way to get your carbohydrate. Not to mention the grains in this bread. So it's not just the bread, because the bread is brown, is what is in it. You can see some seeds here, so you know that this is a bread that has definitely a lot of grains. We want whole grain, not whole wheat. Whole grain is the better way to go, because some people are allergic to wheat, especially if you have some type of stomach issues. Maybe wheat may not be the way to go, but whole grain is always what we want to help us have more fiber. Fiber will curtail those extra sugar and carbohydrates, balance it out, and also break down slowly in your body to give you constant energy. That's how we can prevent obesity, because we are now satisfied from eating this fiber and the natural stuff that we need in our body. Okay, so you can choose healthy fat. In addition to that, you see these eggs right there, things that come from the sea, they tend to have good fat for you. So fish, eggs also, those are health fat. You could have avocados added there. That would be good. But when you think about health fats, think about things that come from the sea. That would be a better way to try to get your fat, your natural fat. Okay, and you have to plan to do this. These things are not done just by miraculously wanting to go to the grocery store and then you pick up something and you say, oh, I have a meal for the week. Some people can do that, but best if you plan. Just like anything else, if you don't plan, you are likely going to fail. So plan and create a menu ahead of time, even if it means you just want to buy some apples and have them so you could have some apples nearby. But remember, when you saw my slide, I was saying eat more vegetables and fruits. So we want you to eat more vegetables than you eat fruits. So salads will help you better for preventing obesity than fruits, because fruits have natural sugar. And so every fiber you eat has to balance that extra sugar in the fruit, and the refined carbohydrate, right? The salad is more, it has more to be broken down. And the more you eat things that are more complicated, like the salad, the more your body will use the energy to break that food down. So that's another good sign. That's another good thing when you eat a salad with so many things in there, like olive oil, cucumber, you will be increasing a chance of using up the energy you have, because the body has to use energy to break that food down. So plan. Use your phone, use any electronics that you use to plan, or write down the information. Just think when you're sitting down, maybe watching a movie or relaxing, what do you want to eat for next week, and start writing those things down to make it easier for you. Even if it's a simple goal, you could have like, okay, this week, you got to make sure you eat an apple a day. Next week, you got to make sure you have at least one salad on Monday morning, on Monday for lunch. So you make efforts to just make sure you have that salad during that time. And then slowly, that's how you change habits. Now, if you still need help, which is very common, we know this journey is very hard to do by yourself. You can reach out to wellnessturn.com. We'll be glad to help you. Subscribe to this channel so you can get more content to help you along the way. And like us if you enjoy what we just said, and share with your friends and family, anyone who you think can benefit from this knowledge. Let us know how we can support you. We are happy to be with you today. If you are watching this information on our Wellness Turn page, congratulations, you've made it. You are here with us. If you haven't made it there, maybe you're on our YouTube channel. Yes, join us. Let us talk more about health and wellness and see how we can help you. So thank you. We will talk to you next time.